It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Jackson trying again after the pick. Finds Aguilar. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Play fake, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
44, ready.
2 and out from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down. Here's Lamar. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down, Jackson to pass. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Jackson's going to throw again. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 25 yards. Ravens 1st down.
So that connection for a first. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Lamar off to play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw.
Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete.
Hey, Shama.
Did you violate it?
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a roughneck on it. Big just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no just for fun. man. I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Get around with call Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spend all day in it.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Half 85, half 85. Gun.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Coleman, the man in motion right. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
Alert! Middle. Look out.
Allen now looks to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Look out.
Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
What's that?
And again, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills! James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Waddle, the motion man, right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
All right, fellas, listen up. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3.
All right.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Achane. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. Breaks through the contact. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this is Cook with the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Cook up the gut. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Allen going to throw. Shakir hauls it in. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see him. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more. The fake field goal catches everyone by nice surprise. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now Tua. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
They're right here.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Wide open receiver, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Oh,
here's Tua. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Hey, 21 TN.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Motion man is Shakir. Throwing now is Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Allen to throw it. He's able to get it to Coleman. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To the air, Allen. And he is caught. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This is 1st and 10. Now Tua. The drive starts with a run from H.N. But no help there as they'll get to him at the 5. Here's 2nd down. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tua. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line. This Buffalo crowd letting him have it. 3rd down now. And now they'll shift things around. Throwing Tua. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Tua. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way down to the 29. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and peak the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition.
with Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And a pretty athletic run right there.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
73. Round up, yes.
On play action, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He is in. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books.
With the score, Eagles 7.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
73.
Throwing is Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, Barkley. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Yeah! And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 6. Great, set. Yanni.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
63.
Hurts will try it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. and another first down.
Hey, 73, 73.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Great, set. Kyle, let's get him.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Again, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A huge play just before the half. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. 37 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First and 10.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is where